All right, should I go to the slabs now?
Yeah, let's go to the slabs and we'll talk a little bit of strategy you have here.
All right. So I guess I'll show my inventory that I'm going to be bringing to the National. Switching gears here. All right. Do you want to talk first? Do you have like any inventory you're bringing?
I am bringing nothing but cash.
Okay, so you're going to be in a buying cycle.
I'm in strictly buying mode.
Okay, so I assume pretty much anything you have for sale will just sit on your eBay account as per usual,
Yep, that is
and you're
correct.
waiting on, as we'll talk about later,
Yes.
lots of inventory to come back from PSA.
A lot.
All right. Well, as you guys just heard, Ryan is going to be strictly buying at the National, hopefully getting some great pickups. I'm going to be doing a little bit of both, and I'm just going to give a little sample of my stuff that I'm going to be bringing to sell. So, starting off with football, I think football is probably what I want to focus on selling the most right now because I feel like that's the next like uptrend, you know, as we run up to the season.
Yep, starting to run up.
So I've got some cards that I'm already well into the money on, so I'd like to collect now. For example, these select field level silvers. So we've got Marquise Brown, Deebo Samuel, and Miles Sanders, all PSA 10s. I'm into like, for example, this one. This is probably the best I've done financially. I think I'm into this for about $80 bucks. Probably get around $250 for it. So that's the type of thing I'm looking to collect on. Ruben says, I'm sure most of Ryan's money will be needed for bail. Yeah, Ryan's going to get himself into some Chicago trouble. We got an Al Capone on our hands here.
Yeah, some racketeering charges.
For sure. So yeah, these silvers, field level silvers are pretty low pop. Believe this one's like under 50. And I think similarly to what we saw last year with like the receivers, they're kind of the random receivers getting the run up. I think that'll be no different this year. So I'll be looking to cash in on that. Same with Deebo. Only into this for about $30. These are, I'm not even sure. They don't really sell that often, but probably could get in the mid hundreds for that. And then Miles Sanders, I don't know. Ruben, maybe you could take this off my hands. I'm not too impressed with him so far. I know he's only, he had a year and a half of playtime pretty much. Hasn't really impressed me. Was expecting a better year from the Eagles last year. But I don't know. This year, is Hurts starting this year for
I think
them?
so.
So maybe
That's
with
a
Hurts.
Ruben question, but I think he is.
I assume he's going to. And with Hurts at the helm, maybe that'll open up the running game a little bit because Hurts is a running threat himself. They can run some option. Who knows? Maybe that'll, I don't know. Maybe I could hold on to that one, wait for him to perform a little better. But still, like I said, looking to liquidate football. And now with the recent acquisition of Matt Stafford, looking to cash in on my Cooper Kupp. So I've got a lot more Cooper Kupp stuff, but this is just a sample here. Ruben says, whoa, you're out of line. Hurts is starting. All right, well, Hurts is starting. We've confirmed that. So Kupp, I've got a Prism Silver here from 2017, PSA 10, an Optic Hollow, and this is the Field Level Silver and a PSA 9.
I'm very out of the loop. Sorry to interrupt you.
No,
I
go
apologize.
for it.
Where's Goff? What happened with him?
Goff, I believe, switched places with Stafford. So Goff to the Lions.
Okay.
And
No,
Stafford's on the Rams for sure. I
That's
don't know about.
ringing a bell.
I believe Goff is a Lion. I believe it was just a straight up, maybe not straight up, but they were both involved in a trade for each other.
Gotcha.
And Stafford likes to air it out. Kupp and Woods, good receivers, very fantasy relevant, which I think helps guys' cards prices because I think a lot of people who dabble in casual card flipping also dabble in a lot of daily fantasy and season-long fantasy, so I think that'll help. So yeah, looking to cash in on the Cups. Pretty low pop on all of these as well, and they were super cheap. So yeah, looking to cash in. Now, my favorite card that I will be bringing.
A lot of these were in our most recent cast, I believe.
You're right. The most recent PSA return was most of these football cards, and they came back just in time, I guess. Ruben says Rams also gave up 2 first-round picks. Okay, makes sense. I think Stafford fits better there, at least short-term, than Goff does. These are, again, common theme, super low pop. PSA 10 Topps Chrome Refractors of Steph Diggs. When I saw that the last sales of these were $350, I was shocked. I bought these for $5 a piece.
Really?
Yep, paid $10 or $20 each to get them graded. Got a 9 here as well, but I do have another 10 at home, and I think another 9. So definitely going to be collecting. I mean, I don't know if I'll get the full 350. You know, you kind of have to like give people less. I can't sell for eBay prices in person, so I'll ask for 85% of eBay or whatever. See what I can get. So that'll be a nice cash in. And then I got a few more football here. Let's see. Oh, I got a lot more. Wow, way more football than I thought. Okay. Amari Cooper. These were also in our most recent sub. I have like 6 more 9s. But definitely gonna try and get rid of the 8. I mean, I just want to. If I can get my grading fee back on this, I'd be thrilled. Probably won't. That's gonna be a $10 card. These, gonna be kind of breaking even here with the $20 fee plus the fact that I bought them each for like 7 each. So that's the goal with those. Just get the grading money back. I'm holding 4 more of these in case Dak comes back and the Cowboys are what we thought they were, which I kind of think they will be. But I'd like to collect
what we thought they were.
Yep. Got the Bridgewater 9. This is a big miss. These have totally crashed and burned since about 12 months ago. Probably should have sold then, but if I can recoup a lot of these grading fees, that's really the goal.
What happened with him? Like, is he not going to start?
No, he is. But he last year we saw like the big boom, and then everything's been crashing the last 5-6 months. And he before the season, I mean, let's see, the 10s were in the mid 2s, meaning this would have been an $80 card. I'd be lucky to get my grading fee back on it now. But I mean, that's just the market as a whole. It's hard for guys to be way up.
Well, then you got the digs that you're way up on. So
right, exactly. No, I still made money on that submission, or I will. And then stuff like this, much harder to get like a price on because what is this? This is at a $299. Obviously, there's not that many 10s of it. I think the Browns are. Everyone's kind of saying they're like the 3rd or 4th best team in the AFC this year, behind the Chiefs and the Bills. Some people say the Ravens would be ahead of them, but I kind of like this older color PSA 10 stuff. Pretty rare to find, so I'm sure I'll be able to move that when we are in Chicago. And now my Kelsey stuff that I'm bringing. I'm sitting on my 9s that I have of these cards because I'm big on Kelsey long term. I think he, by the time he retires, could be the best tight end, at least in terms of numbers, to ever play the game. So what I'm going to do is just try and recoup my fees on the 8s. I got an 8 on the base chrome and an 8 on the chrome refractor. See what we can do with those.
Did you see his interview where he said how to pronounce his last name?
No, what am I saying it wrong?
He said it's Kels.
No way.
But he just rolls with it, with everyone saying Kelsey.
Wow, I mean everyone says Kelsey.
Yes.
So wow, Travis Kelce. Interesting.
Yeah, who knew?
Not me. Ruben says Jared Goff is going to fit in Detroit as much as Deshaun Watson would at a massage parlor. Oh man, Ruben's always got the jokes. That one's a little. I don't know. We're gonna let that one sit. Let's see. Julio Jones. I got a 9 here on the chrome. I've got a few more 9s that I'll be holding on to, but like pretty much everything I have duplicates of. I think this is a good time to move, take money off the table. And I was not loving the trade to Tennessee. I really liked him in Atlanta. Mostly because I'm also really big on Matt Ryan, so I kind of liked that stack, if you will, that investment stack, which is going to not be the case anymore. Although, I don't know, Ryan Tannehill has looked pretty good the last 2 years, and Derrick Henry in the backfield, as a threat, opens up the passing game a lot in Tennessee, so we'll see what Julio can do if he can stay healthy.
Gotta hope Tennessee goes to, like, AFC Championship or something.
Right, absolutely.
They're in the AFC?
Yeah.
Yes,
they are. AFC South. Nailed it. They could win that division, honestly.
They could.
Houston without Deshaun. Jacksonville has a rookie in Lawrence. The Colts are the Colts. I don't know. All right, now to some of the basketball that I'm going to be bringing. Pretty much all of the basketball I'm going to be bringing is base Prism. I want to offload my base Prism. I'm not big long-term on base Prism, so here's some PJ Washington 10s. I kind of fell into the hype of base Prism. If you remember, before we got into cards, like right before we started breaking, Base rookies were not sought after. They were
Right.
even if you pulled one out of a pack, no one was ever really that excited. If you're trying to make money on it anyway, I should say. But then everyone starts grading the base rookies, and we see these population counts rise. In the case of the 2019 class, Zion Williamson has over 20,000 PSA 10s of his base rookie. So the population of these, not big on. So again, offloading those as the NBA season has ended now. I think I won't be the only one dumping Prism base. Here's Chuma Okeke. Hold him. I have his silvers, so I'll hold the silvers. Not interested in holding the base. Here's a Cam Reddish 9. I mean, these are just, give me $10. Happy to do business with you. Luka 9 base, second year Luka. Luka doing some nice things for Slovenia in the Olympics.
Oh yes,
you seeing that?
He's the best.
40-something points last night against Argentina, I believe, and Facundo Campazzo.
Is he on Argentina? Or?
Yeah, sure is.
Nice.
Gonna try to offload my PSA 6 Tyler Hero. Believe that's a pop 1. So if anyone is interested in, I might just give that away for free. The first person that comes up to me and shows me that they subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow the Cards Fund on Instagram, I'll give you this for free.
Yes.
Free giveaway. Ruben says the Titans, in my eyes, become the favorites in the AFC with Julio Jones addition. I don't think they're the favorites in the AFC. They can't be ranked ahead of the Chiefs or the Bills, in my opinion. I could see them being the third best team, but no way Mahomes gets stopped by an aging Julio Jones and a mediocre Ryan Tannehill, I should say. All right, baseball now that I'll be bringing. I've just been sitting on this particular card for a long time. We pulled this in our break that we did of best, and I bought the Mets in that break, so I got that Refractor Pete. Thinking after, at least he has a little bit of relevancy now after that home run derby performance.
Yeah, he's been crushing since then too. He's hitting like 350.
Yep, I love that. Actually seeing him hitting for average instead of pure 180 in power is good to see. That's the Heritage 10. And then another Heritage.
Our boy.
Yes, Eloy is back as of last night. 9 and 10 there in Heritage. What did he do last night? Any idea? Did he get any
No
hits?
idea.
All right, well, at least he's back.
Just happy he's back because we were big into him.
Yes, absolutely. I'm happy he's back as well. Still highly invested in Eloy, holding the bigger cards like my Chrome Refractors. So as pretty much you can see, I'm just dumping base. It's time to dump base. It's time to take your money and run. And I'm going to be trying to focus my investments on color, on short printed cards for modern.
Yep.
And for older cards where the pop counts are really low, I will be focusing on base because there's just not that much of it.
I like it.
And we can transition into that if you allow me to talk about my buying side now.
I would love that. And then I want to get into some PSA talk after that.
Absolutely. One sec as I move my stash. Don't want to topple that. Jordan, can you catch that for me? Thank you. Awesome. All right. From a buying perspective, let me just pull out my list here. I have 3 guys that I'm going to be focusing on specifically. Dwayne Wade, Dirk Nowitzki, and Carmelo Anthony.
All hoops.
All hoops, yes. I think just based on the charts that I'm looking at on Market Movers, shout out Market Movers. I am a subscriber over there. Love that product. They are some of their rookie cards that I really think are nice and will have long-term value are way down in the last 6 months. 50% in a lot of cases, which is a huge drop-off. And these are guys who are going to be Hall of Famers. I don't think that's arguable. Dirk and D. Wade are eligible in 2023. Melo, he's still active, yeah? I think he played.
Yeah, he was on the Blazers, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So he's got at least 5 years, maybe 6, 7
He'll be
years.
in the Hall, though, for sure.
For sure. And the pricing on these cards, if I can pull them up, the 2 Carmelos I'm looking at are the
Was he LeBron's year?
03. Yeah. So it was LeBron and Wade
Okay.
and Carmelo and Bosh
And Bosch.
Great 03 classes.
Forget about Bosch.
Unbelievable. Yeah, don't forget about Bosch. Don't sleep on him. Because he just got inducted as well, or he got selected for next year. I forgot if he's 2021 or 2022.
I'm not
I think
sure.
he's 2021. He's this year's class. So, I mean, amazing that 4 Hall of Famers are coming out of that class.
At least.
Yep. The Bowman Rookies and Stars Chrome and the Topps Pristine of Carmelo Anthony from 03. Very cheap. $260 for the Rookies and Stars Chrome. $115 was the last sale of the Topps Pristine. Not a well-known brand, but a nice-looking card. And he doesn't have that many rookies. So I'm all about that. If I can find those at the National, I'll be looking to pick those up. For Wade, the Topps Pristine as well, same year, so same looking card. And then the rookie exclusives, I believe. Yeah, the Upper Deck rookie exclusives, which was a subset within the Upper Deck release. So those are both in the low $200 range. And then Dirk. I picked up a raw Dirk Finest.
Okay.
And I'll be looking to pick up some graded versions of that card. All the populations on this stuff is, let's see, it's all under... The highest pop of all these is 515. The Dirk stuff is all under 100.
Jeez. You've been big on Dirk for a while now, too.
I have.
You had those, I think it was Topps Chrome came back?
I got the ones that were graded were just the Topps base.
The Topps base.
I do have one of his Topps Chrome raw as well. So yeah, the Topps Finest with the coating. You know how they have the little coating that comes on?
Yeah.
So to me, that's more like it comes like that. So I think that's the more desirable version.
It says like peel or whatever on
exactly.
the thing. Yeah,
exactly.
I like those.
So I'll be looking for that one. Currently only one on eBay, $550, but they're selling really for like in the 200 range. And then the Bowman's Best Dirk, also population under 100. Just picked one of those up actually in a PSA 10 for around 300, I want to say. Can't remember exactly, but I'll be looking to buy that as well. And I think with those 3 guys, you can't really go wrong. That's really where I want to focus my energy, and I think pretty safe considering they're down 50%, and basketball buying has been on a downturn for the last 6 months.
Yep,
so.
Can't go wrong buying Hall of Fame guys, popular Hall of Fame guys. So
yep. So I think I've got my lineup.
And I'll be helping you hunt.
I love that. Yeah, let me know when we're there if you see any of that. And you too.
I don't really have a strategy myself, just kind of taking a lay of the land out there. We are going to have a little content going on here.
Yeah.
I'm going to give PJ over here $100 and see what she can do with it at this show.
I love that.
I don't know what she's going to buy, but we'll give her $100 and see what happens with it.
I'm really excited to see that, just to see what you come back with.
Do you have any thoughts on what you would want to get? Nothing.
No thoughts. All right, just going in blind. Yeah. That's fine.
I like
it. That's some of the best made. Definitely got to negotiate. Yeah, I can't wait to see you haggling with dealers. That's going to be great. Fantastic.
Very nice.
All right, so we'll definitely have at least something produced.
Yeah, we'll have the cameras rolling, so we'll have something coming to this channel once we get back.
Awesome. I think it's gonna be a little overwhelming, especially like that's why I wanted to have some strategy, because I think like I'm not even really prepared for what it's gonna be like.
Yeah, it's gonna
you're gonna get to the first table you see, and you're gonna spend 15 minutes there, and then you're gonna realize
there's 1,000 more tables.
I can't believe I just spent 15 minutes here when there's all this. So I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. It's our first time, so we don't really know what we're doing, but it's gonna be great no matter what.